Hey my loves, welcome to my YouTube channel Life with Kim Z. Today I am happy because you know what, I finally made these peanut butter cookies on camera. I always make them and I also make peanut butter and chocolate together as well, but today we are focusing on these peanut butter cookies and I'm gonna teach you how I do it and how I do the business of cookies and scones and how I sell to my customers and how my customers keep coming back for more, right? So in this video I want to show you how I pack everything and how I bake everything. So I promise you by the end of this video you might just be able to do everything that I'm doing on this video. You might be able to bake, you might be able to start strategizing on how you do your packaging and everything, right? So these are cookies, these are ginger cookies. I am just showing you how I package these and how I sell them, and towards the end of the video I'll show you how I do my pricing for cookies as well. Already you know how I do my pricing for scones, so if it's your first time here, welcome to the Life with Kim Z YouTube channel. And guys, here we bake, we cook, we do everything food, right? So we give each other tips on how to do the business of cookies and how or basically baking business, right? How you can start your baking business from home if you're a staying mom or you're a housewife or something, or even if you are really like a full-time, if you work full-time, you can still do this. So in this channel we give you tips and I share with you guys how I do my own business, so you might just learn one or two things from me and also just go and add to your own, right? So please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and don't be left behind, because this channel, guys, and today, guess what, this is the third episode of this cookie series. Like, remember I told you guys that I'm doing cookie series and I'm gonna do about 10 recipes of 10 different types of cookies and how I sell them too, right? So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, darling, and you want to make money this 2025, this is a great opportunity for you to just hit that subscribe button without wasting any time. So guys, these cookies, right, like I was sending them to two different customers, and this other customer wanted a variety and then the other one just wanted strictly ginger cookies. So I used this. All I can tell you guys is that there is so much money, guys. Honestly, there's so much money in baking, and even if you don't know how to bake, thank God for YouTube now. You can actually literally come on YouTube and learn how to bake. So you can just start by small batches of everything. If you haven't baked before, or you really like passionate about baking, or you really have an idea but you have not really implemented it, you can just come to my videos, just start small, you know, just even if we're starting with scones, just start small. And after this video, actually I want to post 2.5 liter scones recipe, right? And I'll show you how to do it and how to also package it, right? So please make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I'm saying it for the third time and this is the last time I'm saying it now. And so this is just how I package my cookies. These are 2 cartons of cookies, different, going to different people, and this is just how I package them with the ribbon. So officially welcome to Life with Kim Z channel. We cook, we bake, we vlog, we do lifestyle vlogs, we do everything, kids content, lunchbox ideas, literally everything. So just do the needful, like, comment and share. So let's start with our peanut butter cookies today. So you need 250 grams of butter, and this is just strictly room temperature butter, all right? So you want to just make sure that your butter, you can even actually like melt it a bit if you want, but just 250 grams will do better. So I'm using half cup of white sugar, granulated sugar, and also half cup of brown sugar. So in this bowl right now I have 250 grams of butter, and then now I have also put half cup of granulated white sugar, and I've also put half cup of brown sugar. So you want to come and cream it together until it looks like this, until everything is nice and fluffy. So with my measurements, actually I want to get 2 different types of cookies from this mixture. So I'm having 2 bowls, and then the other bowl I'm just going to do choc chip, and then on the other side I'm just going to do peanut butter cookies. Just stick with me and just watch and pay attention. You will see how I'm doing it. So I need also 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, right? Like these are for the peanut butter recipe. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of any type of peanut butter that you have in your house. It doesn't have to be a specific brand. So far it's just a good peanut butter that you use for your bread and everything. Then you want to come and whisk it together like this again until everything is also well combined before you go in with your next stage. So this is now like guys, making cookies is always the same. If you're making any type of cookie, literally any type of cookie at all, just always remember that you first cream your sugar and butter, right? So from that sugar and butter, now you cannot add any flavor of your choice. If you want to add coconut, you now add your desiccated coconut. If you want to add chocolate, you can now add your chocolate. If you want to add, if any type of cookie really comes from that combination of creaming your butter and sugar together and whisking it together, then from there now you put your flour and you put your flavor of cookies. That's how all the cookies are made. Literally all the cookies are made. So you want to now come and sift in your flour. So I'm using 1.5 cup of flour to sift this for my peanut butter cookies, and then I'm also using 1.5 also for the other one. I'm using 1.5 also for my choc chip cookies. So you can see I've already put my choc chip, and I'm just going to mix them together. And then I've already put also this side on my peanut butter. I'm going to mix that together as well. So guys, I put a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda on both bowls, right? I put a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So all the ingredients, I'm going to list them down below if you're not sure of them, right? But I can literally just tell you again now, because it's just so easy, very easy and very quick to make. You can literally make cookies in 5 minutes. Believe me, you can make. So now I am mixing my peanut butter cookies, as you can see, and after this I've already preheat the oven, and the only thing that will be left for me to do is to mold them and just put them in my baking tray and bake them at 180 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes until they are golden brown and just the way I want them, right? So just remember to always keep your eye on the oven, because there's a lot of ovens just definitely work different. Okay, so just always keep your eye on your oven and you need to monitor it, right? So I'm also using this glass just to flatten them as well, because I really want them to just have a particular shape and a particular look. So I'm just always using, if you've been watching my cookie series, you will know that I already always use this glass to flatten all my cookies, right? So I'm using it to flatten this, and then after that I'm just going to go on top with the fork just to give them a little bit of design, so you can literally use any kind of a cookie cutter that you have just to to decorate them or whatever. So now I'm just going to use my fork like this just to give them just that design. Then once I see my cookies like this, I already know those are peanut butter cookies. If I see my heart shaped with choc chip, I already know. When it comes to shape, you can definitely use any type of a cutter or any shape that you want to give your cookies. It's totally up to you. Okay, so guys, after this, when I'm done, and I'm just going to go put them in the oven now, and you can see everything is just looking the same, and I love them the way that they look. So now the oven is already 180, like I said, and this is the outcome, guys. As you can see, they are just the perfect color that I need, and they are ready to go and meet their owner. Guys, I'm telling you, you can literally just do this. Did you see how easy that was? There was literally 5 minutes to do that. Even this video is not even long at all, because that's just how short to bake cookies does not even take time at all, right? So now I am going in with my choc chip as well. Like I said, you can always use any shaper of your choice. So for my choc chip, I'm just going to use this heart-shaped cutter, and I really love it. My kids love them, so I'm just going to use this as well, and bake them same at 175 degrees for these ones. Just reduce your temperature a bit to make sure that everything, because they don't have to be over brown, especially when you are using this type of mixture. They don't have to be over brown, so you just bake them in the same, and after you bake, you package your cookies and you sell them. How easy is that? So this is the outcome of everything that I baked today, like I showed you earlier on the video. So these are the peanut butter cookies, right? And then you will see just now when I put everything together and I was packaging and sending to my customers, right? So normally with cookies, because you cannot sell one cookie, so you sell them per tray. So if your tray has 15 cookies, or if your tray has 20 cookies or 30 cookies, then you give them price according to how many your tray can take, right? So normally cookies are not really expensive, honestly, because these are things that someone can easily just walk into the supermarket and buy. So whenever you are putting your prices on cookies, just always make sure that, okay, if you are putting your price on cookies, you just check out, because there's a lot of people baking right now, actually everywhere, right? You check people online that, okay, people that are in your area online, how much are they selling cookies roughly? Then you price them according to the price that everyone else around you is is selling them for, right? So that's just about it, and it is a very nice and easy business to do, and it is very enjoyable, and then also your family gets to benefit a lot from it. Once you start baking, guys, you get to save a lot of money because you just stop buying bread, you stop buying a lot of stuff really in the house because you can make them. And once you start baking, actually you start doing a lot of DIYs. So if you don't know how to bake, I really urge you, just start small and start with small batches like this, as you saw how I'm doing it. Just follow my channel, subscribe to my channel, and just browse through my channel. There is a different, like, there's a lot of type, so many recipes of different things that you can bake and that you can do for kids and that you can do for business. So it's up to you really, if you want to start baking for business or you just want to start baking for your family, right? And there you go, you will have everything that you've ever really wished for. So you can bake your cookies, you can bake your scones, you can bake your cakes, you can bake your queen cakes, you can bake literally everything, bread, croissants. I haven't actually posted my croissant recipe, and I think I'm going to post it in this coming week. So thank you guys for always sticking around, and thank you guys for always sharing my stuff and following me, and I will see you guys soon on my next video as well, right? So if you're wondering, because normally a lot of people used to ask me, where do you buy your packaging from? Guys, with packaging, if you go to even China City, right, or China Mall, you go to all those Chinese, like there's this other store in China Mall, there's different types of stores. You can find all packaging there, or you can go to Dragon City, you know, all those shops that sell home stuff. You can get all these things from there. Thank you so much for watching. See you on my next video.